Isaiah, you've been preparing your whole life for this opportunity, but to have a chance to be here at the NFL Combine in your hometown's got to be something special.
I'm feeling great out here, man. Like, just coming back, being home, experiencing and having this opportunity to talk to all these coaches, and being in my home city. Like, first off, just being in my home city and doing my thing out here, and meeting some of the other players as well, and just going out here and doing my best.
And you kept it off the last time you were in your hometown. You did pretty well in the Big Ten Championship game against Ohio State, so you got a little momentum. What do you hope to show them during the testing on Tuesday?
Definitely my speed. There's a lot of doubts about my speed out there, and my size out there as well. So I weighed in at 211, showed them I have some size on me. And my 40 comes around, just run that fast time is all I got to do.
We've talked to some of the experts here in Indianapolis. They've raved about your physical nature of your game, so I'm sure that's one of the things you're going to sell when you talk to them.
Most definitely. That's what I've been talking about. They asked me, like, what's my best attributes as a player, and that's one thing, my physicality, my toughness out on the field, and my speed to the ball. That's what makes a good player, and it makes a great player, farther along the line, and that's what I plan on doing.
I would imagine, too, it's got to be an advantage for you coming from Mark D'Antonio and Pat Narduzzi's system, and the fact that you were coached by Harlan Burnett, who's played in the NFL. That's got to be an advantage for you and give you a little confidence, too.
Most definitely. The best coaches in the country to me. Definitely the best coach by far in the country. You know that by, a lot of the teams want these coaches. A lot of NFL teams want these coaches. So, I'm coached by the best. So might as well be confident and use that to my advantage.
We talked about a couple of your teammates who are here and kind of break down their game. Obviously, your secondary mate, Darquez Denard.
Yes,
what do you think people like about his game?
His smart, his toughness, and his ability to, diagnose a play before it even happens. His smartness, he knows what's going to happen before the team even does it, his quickness and his ability to, stay with receivers and lock them down. He almost gives them no chance. So, he gives guys a tough time getting up off the line. With our defense, we were pressed all the time with the corners. So he did a great job with that. So, teams are going to love him.
Your middle linebacker, Max Bola.
My man Max, that's my guy right there. First off, his leadership ability. I have to say he's been one of the best leaders I ever played with in my whole life, by far. And his size, man. He's a big guy back there at the Mike linebacker. His ability to control the defense. His ability to audible defenses depend on what the offense is going to do. All those kind of things. Man. He's just an all-around player, smart guy.
Guy who came on late in his senior year, Benny Fowler.
Yeah, my man Benny. First off, great receiver, great hands. I don't know what his vertical is. I forgot what his vertical was, but he has a great vertical. He's also a tall guy, so that's an advantage over smaller corners as well. He's a big receiver. I think he weighed in at 220 something. A receiver that's big. He's not that many DBs out there weighing 220 something. That's like linebacker. Like outside linebacker size. So he's a big guy. He'll be physical off the line. Smaller guys can't really compete with him. So he's fast as well. So he's gonna beat a lot of guys deep.
Probably have had a chance to reflect a little bit. To go out there as part of the winningest senior class in school history, school record 13 wins this past season, Big Ten champions, Rose Bowl champions. As you've had a chance to reflect on it now, what does that mean to kind of cap off your career that way?
It means everything, man. Just to know that we finally got it. After all those years of people doubting us, especially after our junior year, after we went 7-6, we had a lot of doubters out there. Just coming back from that season. And dominating this past season, and finally winning that Rose Bowl that we've been talking about for the past 4 years. It's just like, it's a dream come true, and it's a great accomplishment for the program and, as an individual.
Lastly, what should the expectations be for 2014? Yeah, you lose some star power on defense, but you got 5 starters back, and then offensively, most of the skill guys return. So what can fans expect, and what do you expect from the team in the fall?
I'm not worried about them at all. Like you said, we got a lot of players coming back. And we got guys that had experience, guys that weren't starters, they had experience in the game. So I'm not worried about those guys at all. They're gonna come out even stronger next year. That's what Spartan dogs do. They come back stronger the next year. Guys, like I said before, guys might have doubts about this team coming in just because we've lost so many people. But they shouldn't have those doubts because things that we've done this year. You should never have doubts about the Spartan dogs. Guys gonna come back strong.